Let's create a resource. Virtual machines are found under the Compute category. Make sure you select Virtual Machine and not Virtual Machine Scale Set, then click Create. Let's walk through the wizard process. Select the project resource group. Enter a valid virtual machine name. Select the size for the virtual machine. It may take a moment for the cost option to load. Sort ascending to find the cheapest size. Review the virtual machine size for your project needs. Yes, it's true. You can resize the virtual machine after creating it. Select the virtual machine size. Let's set up our administrator account. Select the password option. Enter a username and a password. Let's look at the setup wizard for disks. I don't need any changes here, so I am going to look at the networking tab. By default, Azure includes settings for a new virtual network. If you have an existing virtual network, you can add this virtual machine to that network. Make sure you have the inbound port rules turned on and click the Management tab. We don't need advanced monitoring, so let's disable boot diagnostics. For this project, let's leave the rest as defaults. Let's take a look at advanced settings. For this project, let's leave the defaults. Skip ahead to review and create. Here you are going to see an estimate of the costs of your virtual machine. Review the terms and conditions. Make sure you carefully review all the settings before you click on the Create button. Let's create the virtual machine and get this project started. It could take a while to create a virtual machine. You'll receive a notification that your resource has been created. Click on Go to Resource. Let's take a look at the overview of our newly created and currently running virtual machine. Azure created a temporary public IP address for when our virtual machine is running. Click on Stop to stop the virtual machine. Keep your project cheap and reduce costs. Make sure to stop your virtual machine when you are done working on it. It will take a while to stop and the status will change to deallocating. The final status should say a stopped deallocated, and you will now see that your public IP has disappeared.